Okay, I'm back, and this is a RO, which is short for reverse osmosis. So what this does, well, this one is running 9 membranes, which are basically filters, and here are just big filters, and we have 9, 3 on each rack, and then this will run 3,500 to 5,000 gallons of sap an hour, and as the sap enters, it's at 2.5% sugar, and then it leaves it at 20% sugar, which is really good. So, yeah, that's it for an RO. That's all I know anyways. Okay, so the sap will run in through that pipe right there. It runs into this tank right here. And then that valve right there it goes into the RO, into the reverse osmosis. And then the sap, them pipes right there, goes all the way to those tanks up there, which I'll get up there in a minute. And then, so, yeah. Okay, here's the evaporator. So this runs on fuel oil, about 27 gallons fuel oil an hour it burns. So on a high pressure day, this thing can make 100 to 120 gallons of syrup an hour. And then on a low pressure day, 90 to 100 gallons of syrup an hour, which is a lot. So this will burn on average 500 gallons of sap an hour in here in the pan. And here's the back pan. This is where the sap gets preheated, and then it runs through these pipes into the into this pan, front pan. And then yeah, so that's it. We'll go up there. Okay, here we're on the other side of the evaporator, and I'm gonna show you. This is disconnected right now because this is where the float box is. That tells you the level of sap in this pan, float box. This is where the sap, this is where the sap runs in. It connects to this pipe right here, which leads to them tanks up there. Which will go up, well actually you can't go up there, there's 10 up there, see right there. And then, so this, and right here, I can't remember what this thing does, but I'm pretty sure this is a giant float. I'm pretty sure. And then like the sap, no I ain't right. Sap run through here. And yeah, this helps heat the sap. It circulates the sap with all the pipes. And but yeah. Okay. This is a filter press. So when we cook syrup and it comes out of the evaporator, we dump what we call filter aid. So we dump about every 10 gallons. We'll put about a scoop in, which is, I don't know how much, like a couple pounds. It helps that syrup filter through this. All these. It goes through the bottom here, and then it comes out here. And then for changing the filter press, we do that like roughly every 50 gallons. We change it, and then the filter aid builds up in these ones, and then you have to clean them out. Pretty fast situation. As you can see, we're outside now. Those are the pipe main line right there that runs into the syrup house. There. These are the 4,000 gallon cheese vats. Now these, the dump truck will pull in between them and dump sap in these. The sap truck will dump in these cheese vats. So in here, we got a lot of tanks. Okay, so if people are selling sap to us, they'll go into the scale tank. Oh, slippery. This thing has a giant scale right there. 1,000 gallon tank. There's right there. Then these are water tanks, hold the water that come out of the sap. Then we got what we call a tall tank, which this is where the sap will go when it runs through the pump. It'll run into here to be stored for a bit. And that's called a crash tank. very damaged, but it's still holds sap, so we're good. So restore our main line stuff over there. This is our pump that we carry on the dump truck. It, I don't know, pumps roughly 4,000 gallons in 10-20 minutes, something like that, which I don't know. This is a stationary pump. This one goes into the pump houses in the woods, which it's an old one, but most of our pumps now are way different. They're 2 or 3 cylinders, and they pull a lot more vacuum. And vacuum is how, like, we generally want running at 25 inches of vacuum, which I don't know what that means, but